What's up guys, MrMathMatical here, and I'm going to be doing a Pokemon Heart Gold Nuzlocke run through. I'm going to try and get at least one part a week, because I've got a lot of stuff going on, like Pokemon Colosseum, which would then go into Pokemon XD, which is done on a weekday basis of release. Except for when I just can't get to my PC or have internet issues, which I've been having a little bit of that going on this past week that I've been doing. Yes, where was I? Doing a Nuzlocke, yeah. If you're not familiar with Nuzlocks, basically there's several rules to go with it. The main rule is, the two main rules really are, you can only catch one Pokemon per area, and if you kill it, then it's got to be the first Pokemon in the area that you meet you have to catch unless you already have caught it. If you kill it, well, that just sucks, you can't catch anything else in that area. Number 2, which is probably most important, if your Pokemon dies, it's dead. It's not coming back, it's dead. You release it. And then, of course, there are rules that you must nickname each Pokemon in order to grow attached to it. I never nickname my Pokemon anyway, and I get really attached to them, so with or without that, I'm going to get attached to some of them. Some not more than others. And of course, there is it's considered an optional rule, but I'm going to do it because it's just to get your starter Pokemon. It's basically use your trainer card number, ID number, to pick your starter Pokemon. So if it ends with 1, 2, or 3, you have I believe it's a grass type. I'll just double check that. Yeah, grass type. 4 to 6 is fire type, and 7 to 9 is water. If it's a 0, it's my choice. That's just an abridged version of the rules. I'll be going through them as I go through. So haven't watched this bit for ages, and I won't be today because we need to get on with this Heart Gold version. Righty ho. As you can see, I've done a 1 minute play. That was basically me doing a test on the recording of the settings for this, and also ensuring that it completely works. So we're gonna go new game. It won't go new game. Why aren't you new gaming? Right. I figured out what was going wrong. Pressing B. Right. Now that that's sorted, we do not need any info. It's basic Pokemon stuff. If you're watching this, you've probably played Pokemon before. If not, you'll understand basically what's going on. Yawn. Yeah, I'm feeling that. It's like 20 to 2 in the morning for me right now. I guess if this is going by the hour that I'm playing, yep. I've never been fun. I gotta say, Professor Oak's yellow lab coat, not working for me. Professor Oak. Everyone calls you the Pokemon Professor, which I've never heard anyone call him before. Not in the game or the anime. Except for when he says, people call me the Pokemon Professor. I swear Professor Elm also says that, but I've never, ever heard them be called the Pokemon Professors. Not that I can recall. What's in the bowl? It's a Meryl! If you've watched, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it before, but if you've watched like any of my Pokemon Colosseum videos, you'd know that Azumarill is my favourite Pokemon. And if you don't, well, you do now. And I don't know when it started. Meryl was the first Johto Pokemon that I ever came across, and it was in like is it a Tazo form? Like these little like 3D discs that you'd get in like Cheetos or something. Back in the day when you could have prizes and crap in food. Those were the good old days. Are you a boy or a girl? This never appears, so this is always player choice. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to close my eyes and go randomly. A girl it is. Yes, I'm a girl. Now, what is going to be our girl's name? I'm gonna go with a K. And an A. No. Carl. This is the most difficult part of this game is going to be for me, and that's going to be mainly naming stuff. This is a Ghastly. If I get a Ghastly, I know exactly what I'm calling that. I know, let's go with another... It's the wrong button. Let's go with another A. Cullen. Yeah, we'll go with Cullen. I love Koki, yes. Why not we go with Cullen? Sure hope I spelled that right. Doesn't matter. Are you ready? I'm always ready. Fun experience, difficult experience, there's so much waiting for you. Dreams! Adventure! Let's go to the world of Pokemon! I've been catching up on Pokemon X and Y. I never really watched the anime of that. Black and White really was a kind of like made me have to stop for a while. And X and Y, I gotta say, Ash and Pikachu, I hate them more than ever. Like, I really am not a fan of Pikachu, in case you don't know. And Ash, like, around Gen 4, even though Gen 4 is one of my favourite series, that's when he starts to really become an asshole. Don't get me started on like the people who they try to use to replace Brock. No one can replace Brock. No one. Brock is like one of the best characters. You know, I'm finally awake. My friend Ethan. Who the fuck is Ethan? Was Ethan actually the dude's name? Oh, I can't remember. I was watching Pokemon Chronicles not that long ago with the Johto, like, people where he had the sprite. I'm trying to think of the right way. The sprite for the Gold and Silver games and Heart Gold and Soul Silver games had like 3-4 episodes with him. Go Layla, stuff like that, and the guy we see who get his Chikorita in the anime, and it's all about them starting off around the same time, becoming sort of rivals, and they're friends already, and it's to do with Suicune, Raikou, which I was finally glad about, because like in the film we had Entei and we had Suicune in the third film we had Entei, we had Suicune in the fourth, and Suicune appeared a lot in like throughout Johto and other episodes of the anime. We never really got much of Raikou, which is why I really like the story arc in Pokemon Chronicles. A bag! Yes. The reason I'm more talking about Pokemon Chronicles and what's going on right now, because this is the boring stuff at the moment, which is like tutorial kind of stuff. You don't really need much info on that. I do miss these old sprite design like of the 2D. I prefer them before an X and Y game before they became like 3D. Though I did enjoy it. It's just what I felt. A Meryl. I'm assuming that's Ethan. Ooh, wait. Ethan has Meryl? Oh, come on. I wanted a Meryl. Oh, hang on. I should have checked my computer. There's usually a potion in there. Oh, yes. Boot up that PC. Oh, I got a message from Ethan. And I pressed the wrong button. Ethan, what will you like to do with Ethan? Read. Adventure! Excited! I love Pokemon. Picture of some Marrow stamp. We get it. You have... No, I want to press B. Yeah, with the configuration to have this playthrough controller onto my PC. A and B are in different places to what I'm used to for playing Pokemon. And so is like X and Y, but I think I'll get used to that. I need to get used to not thinking about where the A and B is on the controller, but where it is by feel of what it would be on DS. That's what I really need to do. Oh, yes, this is before we have running shoes. Wait, so this is Ethan's house. Are you Ethan? Are you my friend? Because I'd be creepy. Hi, Colin. Ethan is upstairs. He's having fun with his... Wait a minute. You didn't bring your Pokemon? Oh. I should have known... What? Should have known... What does that mean? Do you think I'm not good enough? You think Colin's not good enough? Colin will take you outside, old man, and stamp on your balls. Well, I hope I didn't hurt you. Ass. Do I need a Pokemon? Just... How come he has a Marrow already? No, I didn't go to his lab because you just appeared out of his lab. Which you already seem to have a Pokemon, so I don't know why you get a starter anyway, because you already have Marrow. But you stared at me, collected your Marrow, and went home. You didn't say anything to us about Elm wanting to see us. What's this guy up to? So this is the famous Elm Pokemon Lab. What are you staring at? Bit rude. Okay, let's see what this guy wants to say. Usually the assistants have something useful for you. Professor Elm was a poor imitation of Oak, I'll tell you that. But it went up with Professor Birch because he was completely different to Oak and Elm. I feel Elm was less popular because they tried to make him a little too much like Oak. I mean, they had their differences, but it just came across as someone trying to be Oak, but just isn't. Where Birch was better, he was like a bit laid back, and would do a lot of field research, like a lot, which is why I really liked him. I haven't been reading any of this, but oh yeah, I need to find out my. What's this? Oh hey, I got an email. Uh-huh. Okay. Hey listen, I have this acquaintance that people call Mr. Pokemon. He keeps finding weird things and raving about his discoveries. Anyway, I just got an email from him saying that this time it's real. It's probably another Pokemon egg, but we're still so busy with our Pokemon research. Wait, I know. You can go in our place, right? Can we count on you? Can you choose one of the Pokemon over there? Yeah, right. Oh yes. I did it again. What is ID? 0. So it's my choice. I was not expecting it to be a 0. Wow. No. Stop that. Well, I can guarantee you I'm not going to pick Chikorita. I can't stand Chikorita. I really love Cyndaquil. Or Typhlosion. I really love Typhlosion. And if I chose the Totodile, I just wouldn't want to evolve it because I love Totodile as Totodile. All thanks to Ash's Totodile, basically. I would never have a Chikorita by choice. Oh. You know what? Because I like to evolve Pokemon and I love Typhlosion, I'm gonna go with Typhlosion. Oh yeah, this is when you get to have Pokemon follow you around. I gotta think of a name for it. Think of a name for Cyndaquil. Cyandaquil. Cyanide? Why the hell not? Cyanide it is. Oh, well, I'm about to spell cyanide. Cyanide, I believe. Alright, cyanide. Let's go kill things. I feel like that could be a double-edged sword calling it cyanide. How do you like walking with your Pokemon? It's not bad, is it? You can take it all the way to Mr. Pokemon's house. If your Pokemon gets hurt, you should heal it with this machine. It's so easy to use, just check the PC on my desk. I'm fine, I don't need to. And I don't really fancy doing that rather, and I'm assuming annoying American accent I was doing. Constantly, see, I knew he would give me something. What? Potions, good. How many? How many potions? But yes, I must be. I've never done a Nuzlocke before, so it's gonna. I very rarely would use potions. The only time I ever started using potions or anything would be full restores at the Elite Four, and I tend to do what I call when I do a normal playthrough of Pokemon games. I do what I like to call when I get to that point, elite training, where once I've completed Elite Four, just trying to level up to get into Elite Four, but I'm not strong enough. I'll just go in there and fight as much as I could. Try and get as much XP as I could from them, defeating them all and whatever, and then when I lose, and go straight back in. You know? That's a cute Pokemon here. Oh, just you wait. Oh, you should turn around and talk to it sometime soon. Well, that's right, when you show it to your mom. See, maybe I don't want to show it to my mom. Ethan. Alright, let's see. Cyanide doesn't seem used to its own name yet. Oh, in time, Cyanide. In time. Alright. Yes, it is. Yes, that's true. Elm gave it to me. I hardly think that sounds difficult. I'm only going because he's short-handed since there's only 2 of them working in the lab. Please. Oh yeah, Pokegear. I forgot about Pokegear. Pokegear was always good. I found it weird that none of them had Pokegear in the anime. There are loads of people that came across did. Because like, when you got to Gen 3 in Hoenn, Max has the Pokenav, which is used in the game a lot. I think it's been a while since I played the original Ruby and stuff. I don't remember it. I don't remember using it at all really in Omega Ruby. Yes, yeah. Yeah, and you get the Poketch in Gen 4 and Diamond and Pearl and Platinum. Which I might do the next, after I do this Nuzlocke. I mean, it will take a while. I mean, these things, if I include grinding, which I might do, just so you know what's happening, it saves me from probably explaining me changing stuff and make it not look like I've done any cheating. Anywho, now let's go see this old cunt. Show off my new cyanide. Shove it down his throat. Hi Colin, Ethan is upstairs. He's having fun with his Pokemon, is he? Oh. Don't want to talk about cyanide, huh? Fine. Dick. CBA to talk over these people. Like the first couple of towns, it's just boring. Boring stuff that you don't need to know because you tend to already know it by this point. I almost completely forgot about this. It's just his number. I feel like they should have given Misty the poker gear, because wait, no, I don't have Pokeballs yet. So all the routes I go through and any Pokemon I encounter, I don't know if this rule, but this is how I'm going to do it because I'll check. But because I don't have Pokeballs just yet, I can come back to these routes and catch stuff in them. Now it's different if I just run out of Pokeballs on the journey, but because you're starting off, you never start with the Pokeballs, so I'm gonna go with it like that. God, I wish I had the running shoes right now. I'm also gonna say, like with Pokemon Coliseum, I'm gonna do the first part is about 40 minutes, and then each individual episode after that about 20 minutes. Because there's a lot to do in the beginning and so forth. Also, Hoot appears this early on. I don't really remember. Is it like... No. Centred's like the HM slave in this, isn't it? Like the Zigzagoon. And then you had like, what is it? Bidoof. What was it in Gen 4? It was Rattata, wasn't it? It was the HM slave, really. Come on, what cyanide? Force yourself down its throat. Oh no, it actually attacked me. Yes! You die, Hoot Hoot! Wow, 24 XP sure does a lot this early on. I don't really fancy battling anyone at the moment, so I'm going to avoid battle as much as I... Well, actually, get out of the way. Hey, how are you? Keep out of the long glass. His house is just up here, isn't it? Or is it through... into the next town, I thought. Ooh, an extra potion. That's going to come in handy. Okay. So I want to go through here. I'm not sure what these black dots are appearing when I walk, but I mean they're a little annoying, but I suppose I'll get over it. I'm going to assume I want to go up through here. Now, hopefully we don't come to this within this first part, but I'd rather let you ask, because some people do it differently, and there are different, and it says you can do either or in this. But most commonly in a Nuzlocke, if your party is wiped, that's the end of the game. You have finished, and you pretty much just have to restart if you wanted. Regardless if you have Pokemon in the box. I'm up for doing that. It can make things a lot more interesting. Hopefully it won't come to having that happen. But I will say it's up to you guys if you let me know in the comments. And I will do as the majority suggests. That ain't good. I hope these 3 levels do me some good. What does Leer do anyway? I always forget I never use like passive moves. Why does it have to be a Geodude and why here? This is going to take too long. I'm just going to run. At the moment. Okay, I can't... Where am I going? Oh, not another goddamn Geodude. Too early on for this. I forgot how much Geodudes, like low level Geodudes, use defense curl. So I can't go up there. So I had to. So here's not the way I want to go. I haven't played this game in years. If like most people, if I'm like most people, which I'm probably not, I get rather attached to my Pokemon, and so with one game, once I complete it, I never start a new game. I think the only time I've done that is on Platinum, because I already had Pearl, so... and Fire Red. Because... I don't know, I just did. I wanted to play a new Pokemon game and there wasn't one. Sorry, what? Oh, am I finally getting the running shoes? Yeah. This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Stuff you can't skip. Come on. This is the sea, as you can see. Some Pokemon are found only in water. Like water Pokemon that have no legs and are based on fish. It's kind of weird that this old man's just randomly come up to this 10-year-old girl and is like, "You there, girl, you follow me, I'll show you the town, and then the tour at my house." And then he's just giving me some running. There's still water. Oh, Jesus. Oh, thank God, because that would have been weird. Guide gent. Touch the sprint button on the touchscreen to sprint. It also says touch the sprint button on the touchscreen. Back. Yay, running shoes! I don't know if I can access Pokeballs yet, because I know it... Why can't I talk... Finally. Bye. Yeah, I can't. Not yet. Because I know... I think it's X and Y? When you start off and you're able to get Pokeballs, like, instantly. Something like that. Which I didn't mind in the slightest. It was pretty fun. Good. Fun. Made it a bit quicker. I mean, we're like half an hour into this first episode, and to be honest, we haven't done a lot in terms of progression of the story. We've got our first Pokemon, Cyanide, Butcher of all, got the running shoes, and made it to Cherry Grove City. Is there a gym in Cherry Grove City? I guess not. Well, where's MrPokemon's house? What now, old man? Another token, eh? The map card. Oh, is this so we can now see the town map? Okay. So the town map is in Pokegear. Route 30, come back to this later. Ah, please don't be a Geodude. Hoot Hoot I'm fine with. Go Cyanide. Tackle. Let's hope this one level over Hoot Hoot is, well, it's doing quite good. I will let you know, I remember the basics of Pokemon types. I'm not the best at remembering, especially for like newer stuff. I'm not sure what beats Fairy at all. I know it destroys Dragon, because they needed to create something that would defeat Dragon other than, what is it, Ice and Dragon. So some stuff I'll forget, which could lead to some death. That's why I kind of need a partner for these. Because of how long it is, especially the grinding, I would need someone to talk to. And I was trying to organise like a friend to come in now and then, come help me with these. It's just working around the schedule, which is why I also want probably be doing these once a week as well, just so we can do it around schedules of my friends if they can come do a recording, just to help out a bit. Yeah, potion. I'm actually going to use one now. Because I got 7 of them and only one Pokemon. And just in the chance we come across something that with a critical hit. You're a bug trainer, right? Oh, is this his house? Well, I feel this isn't his house, because his house is like further up, isn't it? You to come to my house, look for... Yeah. Yes. You can make Pokeballs. Oh yeah, you can make paper balls. Pokeballs in I can't remember, but it's Kurt makes them, doesn't he? Well, I can't remember what Apricot makes what. It's a green apricot. Pokeball. An antidote. How much XP did that Hoot Hoot give us anyway? Level up. I thought so. I just checking because I couldn't actually remember. Now I believe his house is up this way somewhere. Rat-a-tat! Oh, I have smoke screen now. Quick attack, eh? Nice try, Rattata. Something I care very little for and hope I don't have to catch. Ever. But I probably will, so you'll just be my HM slave and my sacrificial pawn. Rattata, you tail whip? What is that? That's special defense? No, it's defense. I always thought tail whip, when I was a lot younger, was a physical move. I don't know why. Ugh. Don't want to see that. Ah. Well, it's time for another potion. Probably a good thing we used a potion before, because that might have been disastrous. This is his house, I believe. I could have read his sign. Oh, it's Professor Oak. You must be Carlin. It was I who sent. Yeah, this is definitely the place. Oh yeah, Professor Oak gives you the. Professor Oak gives you Pokédex. And I think you keep the mystery egg as well, because I'm pretty sure it becomes Togepi. Ekrutique City gave it to me. Okay. He's the best when it comes to Pokemon. Was Professor Oak the evolution expert? I thought Professor Oak was just like the all-round. It's been a while. Because I know, because I've been watching X and Y, that Sycamore was one who working on Mega Evolution, and that was where he was putting most of his research to. But I can't remember the others. I know at the beginning of Diamond and Pearl, Rowan was doing research evolution because they had Starly and a Staraptor, and I think a Staravia, which then escaped the lab and they had to go find it, which is how the beginning of Diamond and Pearl sort of started, when Ash sort of caught up to where Dawn was, because Pikachu had been kidnapped by Team Rocket as always, and found by Dawn after it escaped by itself. Ah, you seem to be... How would you like to help me out? I'm not really reading these early stuff because it's usually the same Pokemon games. The only difference is the egg, really, and but I say mostly it's all about the basics: how to catch Pokemon, where to find Pokemon Center, Pokemart. Here's your Pokedex. This is what your Pokedex does. Here's your Pokeballs. This is how you catch a Pokemon. You know. I have to. Oh yeah, I forgot he kept doing his goldenrod. He kept doing his radios with the red-haired with glasses radio woman whose name I can't remember. Why are so many old men trying to keep giving this 10-year-old girl their numbers? It's kind of weird. Welcome to your yellow jacket, Oak. The yellow jacket that no one liked. Sorry to trouble you, go back and forth, but please make sure your hand is over to... Right, now I've got all the way back. I don't have any Pokeballs still, so I can't catch anything. Right, how do I... Does that answer... Is it... oh yeah, the guy... That red-headed kid... Just looking in through the window, doesn't he? He stole one of the starter Pokemon. Oh, I'm gonna take this Apricorn. Is it a Punk? Apricorn, I believe. We've got about 3 minutes left to see if we can do a quick run. Nope, we can't do a quick run. Hoot hoot again. Alright, Cyanide. Tackle. Oh, that critical hit. Mwah. Hope we don't see too many of them when we're trying to catch stuff though. 2 critical hits in a row. 'Tis a good thing and a bad thing. Level 7, sweet. Cool, and quite a way through to level 8 there. Right. What is it with the first patch of grass? Rattata. Okay. Okay, let's kill this thing. Still alive. You better not start missing because your defense went down, Cyanide. Yeah, that tackle did more than I was expecting for a 4 level difference. God damn it, Cyanide! Oh, crap. You better not miss. Oh, what is it with Rattata and nearly killing you? God, I'm gonna have to use all my potions just getting back to the lab. Oh my god. My hoot hoot. Well, I guess on the plus side, Cyanide would be rather powerful by early starting standards. By the time we get back to the lab, it should be good when we face off against that Totodile. How do you... Yes, level 8! Let's have a look at that. So my max HP attack... My attack's better than my defense, and my speed is a 16, which is pretty good at this point, I think. I think from here on out I can just jump over ledges. Which is good. Just even though it's like 3 HP. Never be too careful. Yep. I've never felt so nervous playing a Pokemon game before. Never. Okay. I was, because of the time, gonna end the episode there, but I guess not. We gotta fight this guy. That's a Pokemon 2. Good for a Wimplex. Why, dude? Why are you being so mean? Why are you such an ass? And I would love this guy to appear in the anime, but I guess I don't know why he didn't. Which is probably why I love Paul so much and Diamond and Pearl. He had quite a different. He was just so different from Ash, and he was quick to call out Ash's hypocrisy of like training. Like he took Ash's style of training. His style was pretty much the same as Ash's, only to the more extreme. Like Ash would do one-on-one or sometimes and stuff. You know, he would also do group against one training, but not as hard as Paul would. And Ash just didn't seem to realise that Paul was just pretty much doing the same as him, only much harder to try and make his Pokemon a lot stronger that way. And I just loved it. He beat Ash in every battle. Like, completely wiped him out until, like, their final showdown. And still, I wish Paul would beat Ash then. And I love that Paul isn't just some asshole either. They actually do some good character development for him, especially by delving into his backstory and his relationship, like, with his brother and stuff. Oh, that was a good. Give it back. That's my trainer card on it. You saw my name. Well, on that note, I will see you guys next time for Pokemon Heart Gold Nuzlocke Part 2.